Alright, let me react to this video real quick. I need to do this reaction video. Reaction channel now, guys. I'm sorry. Upcomer, Asuna.
I wanted to get home as fast as possible to play CS more, so that A, I could go pro, and B, I could play pugs with my friends.
Oh, that's Pog.
They wouldn't let me into FPL, just straight up. And I was really sad, and I didn't know what to do.
Wow, they made it really like interesting.
At the time, I kind of just like stopped playing CS a little bit. I was taking like a week break. And I played Valorant for like 2 days straight, and I was like enjoying the game, you know, it was pretty fun. But I didn't know if I wanted to switch to Valorant yet. And I played CS, and I was awful. And I was so sad. And I decided I'm just gonna play Valorant.
I'll give some more updates to this. So basically, I played a rank S game, and I got like 4 kills. Literally 4. And I thought I lost everything. All of my mechanics, all my talent, gone out the window. So I was so sad. I was like, fuck this game.
Asuna is definitely one key player to look out for, and definitely one player that propulses 100T to the success, the level of success that they have.
For 2021, I just want to be one of the teams representing NA. That's my goal, really.
I did it.
Iceland kind of felt bad.
With a 2-0 victory, 100 Thieves!
Let's fucking go!
Because you're headed to Berlin!
We're going to Berlin!
I think we're going to Berlin.
Let's go.
I'm pretty grateful that Valorant gave me this
Eric, I heard you
opportunity as well.
It was pretty
We were
fun.
laughing about that when it happened, remember?
Yeah, I do. Remember? I mean, of course I'll say that.
Oh, Asuna!
Ooh,
He gets the
sick clip.
triple off the Rocket. It's the 4th kill. He's frags into the site. Now there goes the Rocket.
Oh.
Beautiful from 100
I was so much better back then. I'm awful compared to this Asuna. I'm not gonna cap.
He's Asuna. He is laying down death from above.
For the immediate pop of the Empress needs to be done for Asuna now, because he knows he's going to be potentially going up against both players at once, and he's right to assume that, but it doesn't even matter.
Ooh, that's cold. That's cold. I do like the thumbnail.
Well, like most people, my older brother, no, I'm kidding. My older cousin gave me the game, and he said this was a cool game, and you should play it. And I was like, yeah, sure. And he was like Gold Nova 2, and I was not Gold Nova 2 level. And I was pretty sad and lost a lot, and then I quit for like 2 months, and then all my friends decided to start playing Counter-Strike. When I was going to 9th grade, said, all right, let me try going pro. I don't have anything to do in life at the moment.
Peter Asuna.
Oh my god, the narrator fucking scared the shit out of me.
Mazurik's start in FPS esports will sound familiar to a lot of you. An older relative introducing him to Counter-Strike, getting serious about it in his teens, and leaving his friends in the dust.
We went from like Silver 2 to like Supreme Global. It also sucked whenever you have to like leave your friends behind because you're like a higher rank now. But that was like how I got first introduced to the game. It was pretty fun experience, just 5 stacking.
Asuna cut his teeth in open qualifiers for big tournaments, winning the odd ESEA event here and there, and attending several LANs before things moved online in 2020.
Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. This audio, holy, it sounds so different. Did they like, I think they went to inside the VOD and got it like this. That's interesting. That's how they did it. Okay. You guys like my profile picture, by the way? This is so troll. I use this for all of advanced playoffs and it was so good. Kompeki, the guy I played with. Conti, you'll see him in some of the games. And then Byte, I had him in my yesterday's ranked game. And then CXCI is playing CS still. But yeah. Oh, I was so good at the Krieg.
From his
Also, I was awful before the Krieg came out. The Krieg came out and like I actually became good at the game. And also, look at this profile picture. This is cold. Oh, by the way, I just want you guys to know, no one knows this, but I have never lost to Wardell, Sabrosa, Ye, FNS, or Infinite in a CS match. I've never lost to Hiko in a CS match. I've always beat them. Not a singular loss. Let me turn off my webcam so you guys can see the names real quick. Wardell, Sabrosa, Ye. I've never lost them in a CS match. Undefeated. I knocked them out to make the minor. You know, no biggie. No biggie.
Debut at 14 years old in 2018, up until early 2020, the obviously talented aimer largely toiled in obscurity with minor organizations or temporary stack teams with fellow up-and-coming NA talent.
Junior! Furia Junior, guys. I know, I played with the big man himself. Grim, Liquid Grim. I know, no biggie. Sheikh Zula, best IGL in NA history. I know. Steel's coach.
Despite feeling talented enough, the opportunity for Asuna to step into the Tier 1 CSGO scene in North America never came.
it just hit me really hard and like really demotivated me. I felt like I did all I could in like the Tier 2 NA scene, except like, you know, just play statistically well. But as a team, we like won everything. We didn't lose, and we made the minor, beating Wardell's like orgless team. They wouldn't let me into FPL, just straight up, because we were being quote unquote carried by Grim, who's on Liquid right now, and that really hit me because it's like my achievements don't matter on this team.
Grim, the funny wall guy? No, the Team Liquid guy.
Because one player is just like really good on our team, basically.
His final home in Counter-Strike was with Triumph Esports, an opportunity that lasted just over a month before being cut short.
No.
So when the prospect of a new first-person...
Also, no one really knows this because it wasn't like announced, but it's funny how I got cut, and it was basically, I didn't know the jungle smoke. And if you ever see me meme about it with another like MDL player, like it's hilarious. But like, it's like Curry Moose, they know that, and it's so funny. So you'll see that inside joke sometimes. Thought you guys should know it.
Person shooter esport, one with more accessible opportunities, appeared on his radar. Asuna took notice.
He got cut? Yeah, I got cut.
Immediately got noticed.
This kid who had an idea, Asuna CSGO, or like Asuna CS, showed up in one of these Twitch rival tournaments, and he just went off.
After impressive performances in some of Valorant's formative events,
I was so sad when I didn't clutch this.
it was Immortals.
Oh wait,
who
let me
had
show the
first
clip.
crack
I didn't
at
clutch that
Asuna.
though. I remember.
With his move to Immortal,
Dude, this looks so bad.
Asuna was wearing the jersey of a truly Tier 1 organization for the first time.
Dude, we still got 14 more minutes. I need to
The
speed
level
this
of
up.
expectations, the
Thing's
pressure,
long.
and the scrutiny
Really long.
were all heightened. But the then 16-year-old continued with the aim excellence and fearless aggression
100 Thieves. Wait a second. This game was so fun, by the way. The way we won this 100T versus Immortals game, so good.
that got him to the dance in the first place.
But as it dissipates, two operators moving
Hell.
forward, one to fall.
Oh, that's cold.
And Asuna gets the ace right now for
Whoa.
the Immortals to put them at match point.
That was cold. That round was cold. I remember that whole round. I used to raise up in the first Ignition series, so it was funny when people said I didn't op.
Look at all that activity there, Asuna.
And we got third in this tournament. It was this is lower bracket final, so it was T1 versus I think TSM at the finals, and we got third. And the funny part is we didn't even get noticed. We got third in this tournament, and we were like still like a 8th best team in NA. And I was so confused. It made no sense in my head.
Now we'll just own
I
this
don't
one.
food on Omen.
Asuna actually just owning inside of the room.
Yeah! Mowing them down. Crashies on Cypher. Oh, here's the round. This round is so sick. I love Bior for this round.
The wall's out. It just leaves Venerated by himself, and they actually have Hiko on the other side.
Oh, that's cold. Wait, also this Phantom skin is nice.
Immortals, I cannot believe it.
It's grim right now. You have Corey alive. And you have
I don't remember
Corey
this.
Asuna aims it with
Oh,
the
now I do.
operator.
Oh, just a body shot.
Oh, how does he get that tap with the ghost?
But Immortals just weren't taking
I'm playing Omen.
trophies. They weren't making grand finals, and their play just wasn't thought to be at
What?
the caliber of some of the teams emerging from Valorant's formative year
Wow.
as elite.
No.
When they encountered a Sentinels,
Okay, this looks dumb, but
an Envy, a TSM, more often than not, Immortals would come up short. Even in those losing efforts, though, the young prodigy of Asuna would often be the shining light at the top of the
Kohler on
Immortals stat
Brimstone.
lines.
But I also
We
like
played
to
a
see
Thief, I
in
remember.
general how good the team play is in Valorant, and we definitely see it in this matchup now as Asuna peeks out, gets the first kill on the stick. On the
Right
way
the
to
dart,
reach the lead
Brady.
now
What are
for
you
the Immortals.
doing?
Spike has
What
been
is my
thrown.
Cypher?
Gone. Boombot moving forward. Even one position away, and boom goes Sinatra. Asuna caps it with a third kill onto Dapper inside Hookah. Make
Bro,
the
I am
score.
going for the
Looking
eco
ace.
kills.
It's been denied.
His ability to go toe-to-toe with the
nah.
tens or Sabrosa did not go unnoticed. In early October 2020, Asuna, alongside fellow Immortals teammate Dicey, signed with 100 Thieves, joining a trio of seasoned Counter-Strike veterans in Hiko, Nitro, and Steel.
Let's fucking go.
And this was when TSM was like insane, and we like took a map off them on bind, and we were like so happy. And I felt
Oh,
like
split, yeah.
when that happened, I kind of got like the spot 2 weeks later, they tried out a bunch of other people, and eventually they like settled on us late September. Yeah, it's been about a year now since then, and I feel like I've made the most out of that opportunity.
The new roster had a seemingly perfect balance. The
Really?
experience and wisdom of the older veterans was complemented by Asuna's obvious
Youth.
talent and fearless playstyle.
In a sense, I think one of the
Wow.
things that can be said about
Edward.
the younger players is you're
Edward's a real one
not
for this.
wanting them to overthink. Whereas the older players, I think overthinking at times they're using as their competitive advantage. Now I don't mind if he's fast and running wild. Let the kid run wild. But in the long term, one of the things he'll have to develop is understanding how to nuance that with calmness.
I said multiple times that our plan on filling the roster out was to get some young up-and-coming players that could be developed into hopefully superstars. I think Asuna and Dicey both have what it takes, and both are young enough and good enough to also be superstars in this game.
This roster dynamic
Holy, I look ugly.
took 100 Thieves all the way at first strike, prevailing ahead of NA's stiffest competition in December of 2020.
Oh, best clip in the world right here. Boom!
Asuna, he gets the triple off the rocket. It's the 4th kill. He's working on the ace. Asuna, absolutely monstrous performance there on short A. Through the smoke. Oh, they're annihilating TSM. There's only 2 players left. There's a 2 versus 4 for TSM. They have to find a way out of this situation, but it's getting worse and worse. Who better than Evo to look to seal the deal here in this grand finals as Carlos tries. He does all that he can, but it's simply not enough against 100 Thieves. 100 Thieves, they've done it. They are your First Strike North America champions.
Woo! Let's fucking go, baby. Woo!
With all of the love to all of the other orgs as well, I think it's very, very clear to say today that 100 Thieves is the best, the
Quan's so cold.
team in A.
And 100 Thieves didn't have an easy run at first strike either. They had to go through T1, Sentinels, and TSM en route to their victory. And Asuna was instrumental every
This
step
ninja
of the
tweet was
way.
cold. I like him.
Hiko told us, he said, listen, Asuna is way up there. That man's true.
Asuna is definitely one key player to look out for, and definitely one player that propulses 100 Thieves to the success, the level of success that they have today and into the future. I have nothing but high expectations, high hopes for 100 Thieves now.
Agreed.
First Strike was kind of his moment for stepping onto the line, right? I think people were talking about Asuna back then. I think they were saying, yo, he's a top 20 player. He could be a top 10 player.
Oh, when the stinger was broken, that's the only reason we won this tournament. I'm gonna be honest. There's no way I should get 2 here. It's funny how they're saying all this, and then we're gonna lose an open qualifier in like a month later. So it's just funny as well.
After First Strike, people started, his followers went up. The respect started gaining to his name. He no longer was Asuna CS, right? He was Asuna from Valorant. That's when he really stamped his name in the Valorant scene.
I know things of the prime.
Was fragging his way to fame as an esports pro and emerging as one of Valorant's future superstars, he was also juggling the
Holy, the jersey just makes me stand out.
responsibilities of high school.
Money.
I was gonna do computer science.
Money coup, think of the prime.
Major if I didn't go pro. So at the moment I'm taking AP computer science and also some Linux classes. It's funny whenever the teachers like email me or email my mom, your son has missed a couple of days of school and hasn't done assignments, and then like I'm on a plane right now flying to New York City, like I can't even like show up to the class if I would love to.
He is a very mature adult. He's doing things that people in their mid-20s or early 30s probably couldn't do, right? Like he seems like he has his life more together than a lot of people my age, and I'm 29, so
it was time management. I mean, it was incredible to see him in the compound working on assignments, and I would come in at off hours or extremely early in the morning, 6 a.m. in the morning, or very late at night past 10 p.m., which too esports isn't that late, but and he would be there grinding on his assignments.
And it's a lot easier for me now that I don't have school and I don't have to have something in the back of my mind, because it's really hard to play when you have like a slew of tests coming up and you also have a first strike finals coming up. Like it's like a lot to just like have in your head. And now this was my first stage, I would say, without school, and it's a lot easier.
Despite the competing focuses of school and his esports career, Asuna took over the NA leaderboards for ranked play in early 2021, claiming both the top 2 spots
having this
with
as my
separate
name.
accounts. And with the young superstar in the making, firing on all cylinders, 100 Thieves were poised to carry their first strike momentum into the Valorant Champions Tour, the first Riot-produced structured tournament circuit for the esport.
Spoilers, guys, we lose in open qualifiers.
This tour will provide expanded regional and international competitions that will culminate in a global championship.
By the way, chat, I am kind of thick. I'm not going to cap. I didn't tell you
The
this.
first half of 2021 was surprisingly turbulent for 100 Thieves.
Very turbulent.
They underperformed at Stage 1 Masters, which
Well,
thanks
we just
to the
skipped
COVID
the-
pandemic
never mind,
wasn't even an international competition. And in Stage 2, they made it to Challengers Finals, but ultimately failed when it truly counted.
It's now just Nitro. He's going to have to win 3 fights to keep his team in this. It's not going to be easy. He'll take 1 and the second.
If Nick clutched this, oh my god, I would have gone crazy.
So it's just Victor with 2 curveballs and 6 HP on Nitro. The peek won't work. Victor takes it, and that's an easy defusal. Envy will take the series, and they keep their chances alive in the finals.
If someone just show this to your mom, she'll be proud. Bro, I was walking to get my PCR test, and my mom's like texting my dad. Above it, I see a link to this video. Literally. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I like it at the same time, but I don't want them to, like, you know what I mean, worry too much about me and stuff. But yeah, they did watch the video already. I'm pretty sure they watched it before I did.
100 Thieves goes home. That's it for them and their run.
Not this.
Austin's hopes of representing
what is this?
First international land were shattered.
They weren't thinking
Just
about
wait,
making
just wait.
Iceland high-fiving. They were thinking about going to Iceland and raising the trophy to being the first champions.
I think he like Thanos snapped me. Yeah, okay. I haven't seen the movie, but
ever internationally, which Sentinels went on to do. So when they failed to qualify for Iceland, it was a giant disappointment.
But post Reykjavik, a new stage was waiting for him, one with a chance for redemption. And in Stage 3, Asuna was back with a vengeance. In their very first map of Challengers 1 against Version 1, he broke the VCT record for most kills in a single map.
Yep.
Coming in here from Whippy specifically.
Ooh, this music.
Actually not having the stage there. Apologies on my end. Just used to rereading the HUD again. But Asuna actually with a big triple kill with Heroes will take down Vanity.
The immediate pop of the Empress needs to be done for Asuna now because he knows he's going to be potentially going up against both players at once. And he's right to assume that, but it doesn't even matter.
The Thief in version 1 moving quite forward now. Asuna finds a nice frag with the one-way. We're back down to equal man count as well.
But like, look how shaky I am. I watched this back a couple of times, and look at this kill. Look how shaky I am. Like, and then I don't even process that I killed this guy, and I like wait, and then I eat.
As well.
I was like thinking, do I heal either? And I was like, let me play it safe. But I think I would heal that normally if I was like
for anyone to rotate
not thinking. But I was thinking.
No one holding that site, but now there's going to be a very glaring issue here. 4v1 in their post play. They've only got 1 player on the site. The one who was supposed to flank and surprise has already been caught. Everything's down to Vanity, and he doesn't stand a chance. Out into the open, there's 3 players already aimed onto him. Asuna finally gets the definitive defuse, and 100 Thieves with a final score of 19-17. Close things out.
I could call it the X factor, but really it's the Asuna factor. That's what we got to call it at this point, because when you drop 48 kills inside of a singular map. By the way, guys, Asuna in his last series that went the full distance, the entire series he had 60 kills. I want you to think about that one for a second.
And for Challengers playoffs, 100 Thieves.
Oh, look at this jet dead op. Wait. Look at this jet skin right here. Oh, look at it. Yummy, scrumptious. Dead dragon.
Thieves stepped on the gas, taking out FaZe Clan, Xset, and Team Envy to punch their ticket.
They don't highlight the Sentinel matches because they know it's pointless.
The only team they lost to was the one that's become their own personal kryptonite, regional rivals Sentinels. Again, Asuna was pivotal in their qualification.
So they're going to just pivot back to A and try to do the same thing, and Asuna's going to be here to maybe get a pick and dash away.
Nice.
There's no running back left. And a second for Asuna. Oh my goodness. Other than the round where he was still other than the Marshall.
This is so good, by the way. I watched this back because this jump spot is cold. Look at that. Oh! And then I hold. That is so clean. You guys don't know how nice that feels.
Just dashing on in. The aim is strong.
I'm so happy. That was 2 and 7. I was so happy I did something.
Second though out in mid.
The disco music was cringe. I don't mind it. It's like
steal to fall in mid as well.
Oh
Asuna's
my
still
God.
on the site. The shot is so crisp.
The bullets are just like curving to their heads. Sorry for like cutting off, but I'm like, you know. I feel like everyone's already seen this clip.
Already for the young Jet. The spray is good. It's 4 for Asuna. Now left to Zekin to clutch. And Asuna spraying
True.
away. Asuna has the
We talk about Essentials, then we play FaZe next set clips. Yeah, I thought that confused me for a second, but it's whatever, chill.
You can almost guarantee that Asuna will find the entry, and Ethan will find the next 100 Thieves continue to do it. A 1-2 punch to open up the B site and to continue pushing forward. In a 1v2 situation to try.
I'm so happy they won this. Holy fuck. This round would have been so sad if we lost.
And they just can't do it with a 2-0 victory. 100 Thieves. How's your German? Because you're headed to Berlin.
100 Thieves. My God, it was an incredible comeback.
We're going to Berlin. I've never been to Germany. Let's go, baby. Oh, boy.
Hey, who cares? A win is a win.
Win,
Oh, Nick, all sense of confidence, and that's all. Good job. Good job.
Asuna heads
That
into
room
Berlin,
smelled so
Valorant's
bad,
biggest
and it was
event
mainly because of
to
me, I'm gonna be
date, as
honest.
one of the most feared players
Dude.
in attendance.
No jawline.
I think he's not someone who's going to back away from the challenge. I think when Asuna sees all these giants and all these, you know, top tier players like Cena and Tens,
Wow.
instead of balking at the challenge, I think he's going to say, let's make some magic happen. Let's go.
Going into Berlin, a stage grander than one he's ever competed on, Asuna has the platform to truly transition from prodigy to superstar, if he steps up to the challenge.
Now is just the idea of becoming comfortable with going to the top of the mountain, you know. And if you said, well, he's in that, you know, upper echelon, certainly he is. Now you have to go, hey, I'm supposed to be here, no big deal. I know it feels kind of odd and unique, and this is who I am, and accept it.
Asuna may already be one of Valorant's very best players in many people's eyes, but what will truly keep his competitors up at night is the fact that he still has so much room to grow. Age is on his side. Big
Age is
LAN
on my side.
experience is on the horizon. Seasoned pros surround him, and on 100 Thieves, he's perfectly positioned to fulfill his destiny.
Where do I see Peter?
Imagine FPS game not having a
5-10
Ukrainian
years
god.
from now?
That is
wherever
true.
he wants to be.
For
Wow.
Asuna, the sky's not only the limit, it's above the sky, right? You should go to the stars. They want hardware. There's a reason why Nadeshot
That guy is Edward,
invested
yeah,
so
Edward.
much money
Edward's cold.
into this 100 Thieves squad. Why he transferred and paid money to Immortals to bring Asuna here. He, like everyone else, has seen the potential that this young man has. Looking in the future, 5 to 10 years from now, I don't want to talk about if Asuna's, you know, one of the greatest of all time, or how many world championships he's won.
Whoa.
But I do think a
Getting
decade
a little ahead
from
of
now,
ourselves.
when we talk about the history, the legacy of Valorant, I don't think we'll be able to talk about without mentioning Asuna's name.
Let's walking go. Cool video. I enjoyed it. All right, let's get back to playing the game.